Hey everybody, and welcome back to Routine. Last time, we had some very close encounters with this absolute freakazoid that's stalking us in not just the last area, but this new area over here. This other, sub-area. I think this is called the Annex Station of wherever we are right now. I've forgotten the name. It's something like Prism. I think that's what it is. I think it's Prism. Anyway, this time, I'm inside this lab, and I'm apparently supposed to make, a chemical or something. Let me check my objectives real quick, and also remind myself of how to control this game, because it has been a decent while. Joust! Okay, tasks. In progress. Looks like the chemical laboratory contains all the information and equipment needed to compile an EL9 disinfectant. What's compiled? Yes, we gotta make, an airlock. An airlock, is trying to disinfect us from something, but it's failing, and so we have to actually make one to actually, fix the airlock and get through it. And then we can go to the laboratory and whatever. Cistern is accessible, needs someone's ID to open the gate, and I'm assuming this is all in service of getting that person's ID. So, okay, yeah, we're doing that. Now, what kind of disinfectant do I need? EL9 solution, disinfectant compiler. Is this gonna have the information? I left this for myself this time, and we're gonna see if I'm able to solve this quickly enough. Reminder: source new sample for testing from the cistern. The cistern just makes me think of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I think I left all these notes for me to read as well. All right, let's go. Oh god. Potential EL9 stabilizers. Am I gonna need stabilizers? Citric acid and boost chlordextine could destroy our solution to acidic. Sodium bicarbonate could disrupt peroxide. Helps copper stay active. Sorry, I don't know what that was. That was like a yawn hiccup. That's what that was. EDTA, phenol strength, can weaken when a lot of alcohol, such as ethanol. Okay, so just don't put it in ethanol then. Stabilizes metals and protects H2O2. Was that water plus? I'm not really sure. I don't remember much about chemistry. Polyvinyl thing. PvP. Player versus player. Good stabilizer can make the solution more viscous than we want. PvP can retain, slow down silver ions. And then sodium chloride. Lose strength fast. Breaks down that and that. Can accelerate decomposition too much. Interesting. So maybe not. Maybe not that one then. Base plus active O1 minus copper plus active O2 plus stabilizer. Okay, I don't know what any of that means, but we're gonna find out. Active compounds, copper ions, best in mildly acidic environments, highly compatible, would destroy copper ions. Okay, so I assume the ones that have all greens are the ones I want to go with, right? Hydrogen peroxide, Cu2, is that cumin? No, I think that's copper, is it? Cu? And EDTA. Okay, so hydrogen peroxide and EDTA. What was the one over here? Oh, right, it was PvP. That was... I guess EDTA would be the way to go then, right? Then there's all this shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Successful EL9 solution. Base. Active O1. Base nothing. Active O1. Cu squared. Okay, Cu2. Decontamination solution EL9 base notes. Choosing a base. Okay. Water alone doesn't work for copper or hydrogen peroxide. Making pathogens more vulnerable to copper and peroxide. Okay. So, do I actually have, a choice for what to use, or is there only one correct solution and I'm supposed to deduce it through that? Okay. Base ethanol. Oh, so I can choose it here. Base water, active O1. What's Cu2? How do I know what Cu2 is? What, hydrogen peroxide? Maybe it's built on one of these things? Yeah, what is Cu2? It's not telling me. Hello? Cu2? I don't see U2. I don't see anything 2. Or even 3. I don't know. Alright, well... Water, hydrogen peroxide, silver ions. I don't know what any of these would be. Is this Cu2? No, that's... Okay, wait, no. Sodium bicarbonate. EDTA. What the fuck? Results. Oh, well, I guess I'm testing. Cool, here we go. I don't know what I'm doing. This is probably gonna blow up the fucking lab. Or maybe it's just a computer simulation. Maybe it'll be okay. Okay. Chosen compounds. That fail effectiveness 50%. Okay, so then... So I guess I do just deduce which ones will be good. So don't do ethanol. So wait. Polyvinyl that. Good stabilizer. Could make the solution more viscous. Let's choose that for stabilizer. Can I go back? Okay, there. Stabilizer, let's do that. Could make it more viscous. What does it work well with? Retain and slow down the release of silver ions. So then I should go with silver ions as one of these. Cool. Then I guess hydrogen peroxide would be fine, and then water. Sure, let's test. Is there a difference between testing and results? Maybe the test button doesn't give you the results right away. We'll have to see. Fail effectiveness 25%? Excuse me. Okay, what about ethanol? I know I'm supposed to be reading the notes and choosing them based on that, but you know. Effectiveness 25%. Okay, fine. So let's do the base. Isopropyl, a very effective base. More vulnerable to copper and peroxide. Is that what I want? Let's go with that then. Let's go with you. Let's test it with what we have right now. I may as well. I mean, I'm guessing I'm not losing anything by failing these tests other than time, so there's really no reason not to. Effectiveness 50%. Okay, that's better. So then I can just change the compounds around as we go. Also, I'm real quick going to do something. Do this, and also I feel like I'm kind of facing up too much. My avatar is anyway, so let me just do this real quick. I'm still facing up too much. Alright, whatever. I won't care about it too much. It might just look a little odd. Let me sit up in my chair, maybe that'll help. No, that just makes me face up even more. Okay, hold on. Fucking... How do I fix this shit? Alright, that's better. It'll have to do. Sorry for having that text appear on the screen. I cannot avoid it, sadly. Alright, what do these notes say? Silver ions, highly compatible. Copper ions, unstable if strong acids are too much chloride. Does the thing have chloride in it? No, it shouldn't. Okay, so we can go with copper ions. And then do this. What was this, like, weak against? Yeah, good stabilizer, could make it more viscous. Let's try it. Let's try it with copper and silver. I was gonna say, like, Pokemon copper and silver, but that's already a thing. Or, sorry, gold and silver is already a thing. Effectiveness 50%. Alright, give me 1 second. This is driving me crazy. Oh, I'm gonna pause recording real quick. Okay, there we go. That's the angle I want. I just had to adjust my camera's angle. It's all good. We all good now. Alright. So, destroy copper ions too quickly. So, hydrogen peroxide? Works well with that and EDTA. Okay, but what is Cu2? Do I have to look that up? Am I gonna have to go fucking look up a chemical formula? I probably am, aren't I? What the fuck is Cu2? Citric acid? Alright. EDTA. Let's go with EDTA. Have fun with EDTA. I don't think I chose hydrogen peroxide at all. That's fine. We'll do it after. Effectiveness 75%. Okay, silver ions. Change that out with hydrogen peroxide. Maybe. 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 Compound is 100% effective! Yes! Okay! Main control laboratory is accessible. Hey, so how do I bring out my camera again? Okay, we're good. I got an achievement. We're cool. We're doing fine. Has anyone else had something weird with some games where they don't give you achievements while you're playing? They'll only give you the achievement when you close the game? Because I've had that with a couple of games. Actually, the 1.3.12 version of SCP Containment Breach is one of those. Like, it doesn't give me achievements until I've closed the game after it's done. It's very weird. Okay. So we're heading back out into the place where the big dudes are. We better be afraid, but do not worry. This device stuns them. In case it's been long enough since the last episode that you've forgotten. Which is entirely possible. Man, now my fucking software thinks I'm too low in the camera view. Whatever, the software can deal with it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, he's right there. Okay, okay, cool. Cool. I hate it less now that I know where he is. Kind of how this stuff works. Once you know information, you know, it's a lot more bearable. A lot less scary. Hey, big guy. I'm gonna pick up one of these if you don't mind. Or I won't. That's fine too. Okay, he's just going off that way. Have I been here before? Door main wing. Okay, apparently not. Maybe this was locked before? Okay, well now I can go through here. That's nice. Please don't be coming back, Mr. Sir. That would be very scary. Please don't be coming back, Mr. Sir. Very scary. I don't like very scary things. Yay? Founder's office. I can't go in here yet, can I? No, I need to power this up. So I need to access the lab. I remember seeing the lab. So, is that back this way? Would be good level design if it was back this way. Ah, yes, okay, it is. Good, good, good. They have good level design. I can at least give the game that. Am I like... Okay, I am. It's just not tracking it very well. Alright, so this decontamination thing should now be decontaminating me. And there shouldn't be an entity being decontaminated here with me. Administering disinfectant. Okay, so this will also clear up the infection of whatever the hell I have. I hear the dude walking right outside. Are we sure this is going to be safe? Okay, well, I'll trust it. I'll trust the process. What the fuck? Dude, can you not make those noises at me, please? Would be quite nice. I'm just gonna hang out right here, just in case he's, like, inside the airlock right now. Oh, both doors are open. I hate that. I hate that. Don't do that. Close that door. Okay, cool. Man, I like how I didn't even have to, like, grab any of those chemicals or put them together at all. I just had to fucking click buttons on a computer screen and it worked. Alright, we cool? We cool? We good? We interesting? Hell is this? Unidentified remains of unknown animal. Large animal, pale flesh, hairless. Vertebrate animal looks to be mammalian class with 10 limbs. Neck measures 120 centimeters. Examination shows apple large with a long throat, which was probably the cause of death. Digestive system consists of one stomach with 4 compartments. No apple was found in any of the compartments. Ovaries are present, but no reference of a uterus or cervix. The mammary glands and internal sex organs suggest the animal is female, which also suggests the potential existence of a male mate. Due to the subject, partial autopsy had occurred at the site of the arbor with much remaining there. Transfer this subject. Lab has been scheduled tomorrow. Arbor has been closed off. Okay, of course, it's just a date. Cool. I'm just making sure the guy isn't, like, coming through the fucking door at me. Which it's entirely possible he could be. And that's scary. And I don't like to think about it.
Such sorrow in her eyes. Or is it heartache? How lonely she must have been. I'm here now.
Neat. You got a little too attached, huh? Okay, 3, 2, 1, 4. Try not to forget that. I will most certainly forget that. 3, 2, 1, 4. Let's not forget. Okay. Making sure nothing's there. Let's go save. Let's go save. There we go. Didn't click that properly. Alright, guys, give me 1 second. Gonna pause recording again. Alright, I was just fiddling with my fucking avatar again. Don't worry about it. We're good. I was just very unhappy about how it's placed and what it's doing this time. Or rather, how she is placed and what she is doing. She's a person. She's a person too, just like the rest of us. Trust. Alright, nothing there. I think I've already seen this. Yeah, I did. I remember seeing that last time. I guess I go back in here? Right, we're trying to get to the cistern now. It's 3214. Did not forget yet. I will forget eventually, but I haven't forgotten yet. Okay, no, that's a door. We can't go there. Gotta go through the vent in here. Fine. Assuming these guys can't crawl through the vent still. That would be quite the shocker if they could. They can, however, walk around right outside the vents that I have to leave. That's always fun. Are you by chance in this room with me right now? No. Okay, good. Worried that you would be. Is there only one of these? I get the feeling there's only one, and it's just like following us between places. Let's save real quick. I mean, we're right next to another save point. We may as well. Go. Now. Don't make that noise at me. You piece of crap. God, remember that jump scare from last episode in there? That was still, like, the biggest jump scare I have ever had in a really long time. And the best part was, it wasn't just like, oh, the jump scare was unexpected. It was a jump scare reintroducing the fucking monster that I've been so afraid of. So, like, it made perfect sense why I would jump so much at it. Like, that was just a really good jump scare overall. I think my only problem with it was that the monster just disappeared afterwards. Oh. Okay, that was easy. Didn't have to click around on a computer or anything. It just opened up. Alright, this won't be creepy or anything. Not at all. What would give you that idea? This won't be the terrifying journey or anything. This will go perfectly. Okay. Hello, cistern. Why is music? Why is music? Why is music? I don't like the fact that the music is musicking. Please don't music. I am recording good. Overflow area. Alright. Pretty sure this monster always makes noise to indicate its presence, so I don't really have to scan the empty spaces. I'm still just doing it because it makes me feel better. Hello. Little spinnies. This one's not spinning very fast. You're not working hard enough. Come on, up and at it. I'm gonna crack a whip. Oh god. No, actually, that's terrible. Wait, why is there light down there? Oh. Okay, that's interesting. Like, my scanner could see the light, but I couldn't because I wasn't close enough yet. Oh, this isn't terrifying at all. Yeah, we're definitely having another one of those guys down here. Fuck this, dude. Filter cleaning. Wear pipe? What? Wear a pipe? What do you mean, wear a pipe? Oh, wear PPE. I see. Probably stands for something. Overflow area. Alright. I'm gonna do right wall strats. Following the right wall. Scanning both directions, just in case I'm being followed silently. A low chance that I am, but still a non-zero chance. Okay, down here. I'm guessing this is meant to be a hidey? Otherwise, I don't know what the hell this is for. Go back. Okay, just absolute pitch blackness. Wow, pitch blackness is so strong. Hold on, wait, what? Okay, I thought I was up against an invisible wall. Looks like I'm not. Okay, we gotta get the... Where the fuck am I? Okay. That is a computer terminal up ahead. I was going to bring out the dark light device real quick so I could actually see, but turns out that might not be necessary. Okay, so I'm assuming whatever I do in this room is going to spawn a monster in this area, and I'm going to have to run around it, because, like, there's multiple ways to go out there. There's no way they don't have a monster. Cool. So I'm going to pull this valve, and then it's monster time, right? Overflow! Yes? I'm assuming I did it right? Is that something on my scanner? I think I hear footsteps. Like distant footsteps. Fuck. Oh my god, don't do this to me, game. Don't do this to me, game. Don't fucking do this to me, game. Well, did I do it? Did I do what I came here for? I'm going back this way. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about. I don't care to know what that's about. Is this a good thing? Should I be staying out of that? Or... I don't know. I forgot what this game was like, man. I forgot how creepy this game is. Holy shit. Yeah, you shut the fuck up over there, okay? Okay, so is that one of those things over there? I don't know. Just something singing. Okay. Okay, that's definitely one of the creatures. Can you not? What even hit the light? Am I going down there, or am I heading back to the ladder? I'm not really sure. Oh! Is it in the fucking pipe up above? Okay, well, wherever it is, it's not down here, so... You know what? Let's go down here. I haven't saved, but let's go down here. There's nothing there. Let's go! I'm good. I'm done. I'm done with this area. How about that? How about that? Let me just get the fuck out of here. What is happening? Is there one grabbing me? There's one grabbing me, isn't there? Yep, okay, okay. We're just gonna fucking die? We're just gonna die in the cistern. Nice. Alright. We were having a vision of, like, the fetus of one of those creatures? And now we have some kind of glitchy vision, and our breath is all weird. Okay. Interesting. So was that one of the things that got us there? Not really sure. Either way, I'm surprised that there was no monster. Thought for sure there would be one. Okay, well, that's that done. So now the thing should be drained in the other room, right? Alright, how we doing out here? I don't hear anything. I think it'll be mostly safe to just head back the way we went. And there's nothing there. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Let's save. Let's save. Save before anything else. Hope that it isn't, like, hiding around the corner here, about to jump me. That would not be very nice, Mr. Monster, sir. Alright, we did it. Overflows at 0% capacity. Cistern is at 0% capacity. That doesn't sound like a good thing, like at 0% capacity, but, you know, probably a good thing for us. Let's go. What are you looking at? With your stupid little eyes. Okay, yeah, this isn't scary at all either. None of this is scary. It'd be silly to think this is scary. Right, guys? Absolutely silly to think any of this is scary in the slightest. Nah, it's okay. This isn't creepy at all. I mean, the environments themselves aren't really. It's the prospect that there will be another one of those fucking things in here that is creeping me out. And that I don't know when it's going to appear. Like, the environment itself is fine. I can handle it. But, the monster being in it, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one, Chief. Ladder. Tunnel. Vent. ID cubby corners. Okay. And save point. Alright. I suppose I will take it. Oh, is this his office? Do we make it inside his office finally? Can we get the stupid level 3 security thing? Alright, Matthew Gerard Henry Becker, tether partner. General appearance, barely conscious, confused, gaunt, extremely dehydrated. Patient arrived in an emergency situation from the Canal location. He could not speak clearly and had issues with breathing. His general appearance was alarming, almost as if he were void of moisture. Veins constricted, causing difficulties for IV insertion. Vitals were erratic but stabilized after we-administered sedation. Patient has been put into a medically induced coma, being given fluids and medication intravenously. Judith Weber spoke with Gerard briefly before he was administered sodium thiopental for the MIC. A transcript has been requested. Alright. It's constricted. Yeah, that. So basically he was sick from the Canal. We know this. The incident occurred at the Canal observation experiment at the Canal. During setup, he went to a trance and walked into the Canal. Oh, do we hear about that in like a video or a tape somewhere? Successfully retrieved Gerard via the tether connection. He was in poor condition, had an emaciated appearance. He could not speak coherently and seemed confused. Back at the base, his condition worsened. He was put into a medically induced coma and given that for extreme dehydration, and then he went into cardiac arrest and died. That doesn't sound good. Let's listen to this.
The Canal.
The Canal.
My name. Urging me forward.
Yeah, does that to all of us. Happened to me too. Pushes me forward. I love it.
Okay.
Lowercase, okay.
One last glance upon her face before I leave.
Whose face? Whose face? Your crush? Your crush's face? Aw. An ongoing cycle of natural actions and patterns. That's a routine. That's the definition of routine. Fuck, what's his ID? What's his ID? What's William's ID? Missing person Kenneth Murphy. Per the airlock ID log, Kenneth Murphy left the base on his own. On-duty crew was sparse due to loss of life and illness. No one saw Murphy leave, and he did not inform anyone of his plans. For safety reasons, the base is now on lockdown. Comms have been left on the pass in the event Murphy returns. Okay. He probably went out to the Canal as well. Is this Kenneth Murphy's office? Neat. So... yeah, problem. What's his fucking ID? What's my objective right now? Williams Terminal must have the security level 3 upgrade. Okay, what's his fucking ID? 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 3, 4, 5? We're gonna go with that? No, okay. Do I have the other IDs on me? Did I pick it up before? 3483, let's go with that. Are we William? No. Did I see his ID before and I was just supposed to remember it? Like someone who doesn't have trouble remembering things? Because that's not me. You tell me a 4-digit code, I am guaranteed to forget it 5 seconds later. Where? What was this guy's code? I really don't want to backtrack through the game to try and find it. Backtrack through the areas to try and find it if it was anywhere out there. Wait, is it the same thing that opened the... Okay, 3, 2... No. 3, 2, 1, 4... Oh, okay, it's the same thing that opened the cistern. I see. Cool, alright. Use the interface module. Let's do it. Bam! Module updated. Is that gonna spawn a thing? It sounds like it is spawning a thing. Maybe I should have done that last. Media! Entity B recovery. These are like the monsters that have been following us around, right? They're called like Entity A and Entity B. Prism! Yeah, we get it. You guys are gonna stick your name on everything, aren't you? Could you imagine if every YouTube video started with like a big YouTube logo? Every time? Thing looks like Empress Bullblacks from Pikmin. Oh yeah, that's the thing we saw in that little flashback cutscene thing. So that's Entity B, huh? Entity A is the guy walking around. I hope this is all coming from the video. Second life form has been discovered, anatomically distinct from Entity A. Found by Maria Ivanovna Arbor and was already deceased upon discovery. Are we sure? Are we sure it's deceased? Asphyxiation likely resulted from choking on an apple, possibly due to incompatibility with human produce. Interesting. She just fucking ate an apple and died. I wonder if there's some symbolism in there that I don't know of. Alright, that was neat. Oh god, a magnificent mammalian specimen, a true being of the moon. She holds so much history in the layers of her mind. Oh, that thing was what you were talking about in your freaking audio log. You have to get one look at that thing's face? The other entity that Henry encountered is still here. I can feel sadness that it is not my own. The others think they are hallucinations. They are mistaken. They are memories. I slept in the main control lab last night when it was just me and her. She spoke to me. I know now, there is no place for us here, not in a conventional sense. The canal is the answer. Just a few of us left now, and it won't be long until we're all together. It's time to join them. Before I go, I must look upon her one last time. Okay, William. Okay, William frickin' whatever your last name is. Head of this place. Yeah, you do that. You believe whatever you want to. You really want to believe that the canal is the only true path forward, then whatever. Base module, return to the ward and access the restricted areas. I need to hurry. Oh god, okay. So we have to cross the moon again, don't we? Are we gonna encounter the dude on the way? I feel like we kind of have to, you know? Like we're gonna encounter one final sequence before we're allowed outside? Would make enough sense to me. Oh dear. Is that something in the doorway it's looking at? No, okay. It's just the grime on the wall. We're good. Oh, hi. Okay. So far, the scariest stuff this episode has been cutscenes. Don't give up. I'm not trying to give up. Don't worry. I'm not giving up. I'm not turning into William Afton with all the purple on my screen. Okay, it would be funny if there was like a little head of one of those guys at the top of this. Is there going to be a guy at the top of this? Just checking. I haven't heard any of the enemies, and I haven't heard where Entity A is in quite a long time, which is very disconcerting. Wait, is this where I'm supposed to be going? Okay, yes. This is the right place. This is backwards. Backwards is where I want to be. Gotta head back to the airlock. Airlock is this way. Whoa! Oh god! Oh my god! Holy god fucking... God damn it. Did not expect him to be there. I heard a footstep and I was like, fuck, that's bad. Like, hey, get me out of here. Get me out. Get me out. Press the button. Holy shit. That wasn't even a jump scare. That was just me walking into him. And then I freaked out and was like, oh no, I gotta hit his face. Okay, we cool? This is the airlock, right? Can he call the elevator? That would be hilarious if he could. Well, yeah. I suppose it wasn't a scripted encounter, but I suppose it is fitting that our escape from this place involved with some kind of special encounter. Alright, we gotta do this shit. There we go. Get me back out. Get me back out. I want to cross the moon again. It's going to be a lot creepier this time, isn't it? We're going to go out here and it's going to be all infected with the shadow from Amnesia. Anyone remember that? The red pustules in Amnesia, The Dark Descent. I replayed that game yesterday. It holds up so well, man. Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. For some reason, this is the fastest I can move out here. I don't really understand that. Okay, I'm not being followed, am I? This is really slow. Okay, that's better. Still not very good, but it's better. Alright, now, if I'm right about this, this should just be a linear path. Hi, son. How you doing? Where's Earth? Oh, there's Earth. Hi, Earth. You look very different, Earth. Just wanted to let you know that. You look very different than what I expected. That's not how it looked in the NASA footage. Perhaps something's gone wrong. Is there any land on Earth? Alright, well... I hope nothing chases me out here, because I don't think I could run from it very effectively. Just gonna make my way back. Okay, look, here we are. Yeah, we're all good. Nothing's following me or anything. Just once, I want this game to have this entity A, like, chilling somewhere, and then you pull out the scanner, and then its face is just right there smiling at you. But you can't see it, of course, because it's invisible. But then again, of course, you know, in that phase, it actually doesn't know where you are. It actually can't see you. So, you know, wouldn't be the most, like, logically sensible thing, but it would still be really cool. It would be a really fucking cool scare. It would also be terrifying as hell, but hey. Would be really cool fucking scare. Alright, initialize airlock, bam, do that. Thank you. Bit of a pointless sequence, but it's fine. It's not a pointless sequence. The point is to build tension. Okay, what's the jump scare that's gonna reintroduce this guy now? He's not immediately in the first room, which is good. Also, it took me forever to realize Chapter 6 Legacy. Took me forever to realize that the, I assume this is the same. The lift entrance thing on those power screens. Yeah, okay. William Davis. The power screen saying, like, lift entrance, they meant elevator. And that's because lift and elevator are kind of used interchangeably in this game, which is very confusing, but, you know. Alright, got the Chapter 6 achievement. Very nice. Where's this dude gonna reappear? I'm so afraid for that man. Where is he gonna reappear? Alright, Egos. What all can I do with this now? Right, I can go into echography, can't I? Okay, so lift entrance, we don't need that anymore. We'll turn that off. Open the door to the commons and that. Do that. Gotta find my way back to the stupid echography place. We gotta go in there. What are we trying to do? Archive inactive, prong 1 misaligned, prong 2 misaligned. What does that mean? Prong 1 and prong 2 misaligned? Oh, this is one of the places we can go now. Okay. I'm assuming nothing bad's gonna happen while I do this. I see. What am I trying to do? What am I trying to do with the prongs? Oh, okay. It's like Voices of the Void. You just do it until the numbers go up. Goody. I aligned prong 1. Where's the monster? You know what? Don't answer that. I'm just gonna go save. I'm just gonna go save. Before doing any of that. What's my objective right now? Can you please stop resetting the screen? Thank you. The actions need to be taken at the prong terminals. They are misaligned. Nice. So that is all that we know of. We also apparently need the archive active. But, like, what is this gonna do? Also, okay. My avatar's freaking out there. Sorry about that. Heard a creak sound from my room in real life. I had to check behind me real quick. Make sure there wasn't a fucking entity A in my room. I'm sure you understand. Right, so I should be able to get in here now. I don't have this door powered. That's okay. The terminal's right nearby. Those doors are closed. Entity A can't open those. I don't think. Where is Entity A? I want him to just be randomly wandering. I don't want him to jump scare me again. That shit was scary as fuck. That was like the worst jump scare I've ever had. Oh god, he's totally gonna jump scare again. I'm not looking forward to it. Let me into this fucking room. I've been trying to get in here for 2 videos straight. Alright. What could possibly be here to help? Okay, okay. Wait, I just aligned prong 1. What the fuck do you mean not aligned? I just aligned it. Alright, well, let's listen to this audio log then.
This reality diverges from our expectations. The canal.
The canal. The moon. One moon circles. Anyone ever remember that part of that episode of Star Trek The Next Generation? I think it was called Night Terrors. It was very cool.
Another contraction.
Pregnancy? Is that what we're talking about? Alright, well, I'm gonna go reactivate these doors. So we can look for prong 2 and deal with that. Once they're both aligned, I guess we come back. Okay, so let's do that. We're gonna swap them out because, you know, just in case I need to power the door to prong 2. I have the door to prong 2 powered already, though, so I shouldn't need to. You know, just in case. Okay, I guess we'll take this door. I'm a little afraid to, though. This is the zone where it roams. Alright. Hello? Hello, guys? How we doing? Oh, wait. It got misaligned. What? How did prong 1 get misaligned again? I aligned it. And it said it was good. And now it says it's not good. I don't understand. I'm gonna find where prong 2 is. I know I've been through here like 50 dozen times. But I am afraid to say I don't remember where prong 2 is. Every little noise that plays. It's freaking me the fuck out. Can we not do this game? Can we not? Not today, please. Not today, please. I think this monster is a great example of a monster that's, like, not that bad, but still really fucking scary. Just from the way it looks, the way it sounds, the way it moves at you. Like, this is an excellent monster. I must say. I must give it credit for that. And the fact it'll go invisible sometimes. Too. That just adds a whole new layer of like, oh fuck. We don't know where it could be. Sometimes. Okay, I thought this video was broken or something, but no, it's still working. So what, do I go check the prong 1 room again and I get jump scared? Is that what's gonna happen? Is that the deal here? Okay, we're still open in here. Okay. Oh, clarity's not at 100%. Oh my god, I totally forgot about that. There we go. I'm a fucking idiot. I got it, like, centered there, but I didn't... So it was never aligned in the first place. That's hilarious. Welcome to my channel, guys. Hope you enjoy. Let's go save. Let's go save. Is prong 2 back this way? I'd rather check this way first, even though it probably isn't back this way. I at least like to check back this way, just because, you know. The pass! No, the pass! By the way, I still have, like, no idea the story implications of what we're doing here. We shut down the ASN, then we just woke up here. This is a completely different base to Union Plaza. And, like, I don't know what we're doing anymore. I don't know what our goal is. We're just kind of following along with the story that took place here, but, like, where's this all leading us to? Maybe the airlock at the end of this room? Okay, well, prong 2's not out here, so I have to go back. I have to go back. Probably have to go back to the fucking open-ended server room again. I don't want to do, but it's probably required. Grab you. Wait a second. Did I ever read this? Okay, I think I did. Boy, do I hate this. I don't hate this game. This game's really good, but, you know, it's also really fucking scary. Right? Right? Where in God's name is prong 2? Swear to God. I used 2 God exclamations in a row. Very repetitive of me. Sorry. Prong 2! It's not... Why is it not powered? I thought I powered it! Okay, prong 2, it needs 4. There, give it 4. I thought I powered that back in, like, the main area. What's gonna happen when I power both of them? I have not heard this guy at all. Either he's not here, just straight up, or he's gonna show up eventually with a jump scare. Either way, I'm not too happy about it. Okay. Go up. 100%. Zoom out. Okay. This really is like Voices of the Void. Speaking of which, I have news related to Voices of the Void that I'm going to be sending in an Omen C2 update video coming soon. Don't know when I'm going to actually record it, but I will make one, and when I do, I shall inform you of some exciting news regarding Voices of the Void. If you happen to be watching this video as a fan of that series, I think you will very much enjoy what I have coming up in regards to that game. Pretty sure I heard the dude, and then I heard the music that coincides with being near the dude. I can't know for sure, but if I locked him in this area with me... Oh my god. Oh my god, this game is too good at what it does. This game is too effective. I'm gonna check over here first. Okay, yeah, both doors are shut. That's good, I like that. Here we are, we already listened to that. Now we go back here and we do something. Aligned, continue. Subsurface imaging prongs. What are we doing with this? What are we trying to do? I don't understand still. 5x2 kPa, signal clarity greater than 82%. I'm sure that's a good thing. Why 82% specifically? It seems like a very arbitrary choice of number. Analysis complete. Output ready. Nice. Glitches. Silly string. Red. Immediate intervention required. Wait, what? What did that say? Ripening an induction terminal immediately. What ripening an induction terminal? What ripening an induction terminal? That was definitely it. I heard that footstep. What the fuck do you mean ripening an induction terminal? Okay. I'm gonna unlock both doors. He's not down here, is he? No, it doesn't seem like. What? The path? What? By the way, dude's not down here, is he? Fuck is... Why so long? Why hallway so long? Place to hide? The fuck are we doing? Okay. Okay. What's down here? Looks like it continues. It's a fucking maze. I'm not going there. No siree. No siree. No thank you. Oh, good. It's a place to hide. Oh, good. Right. Big fan of this. That's a joke Kitty would make right here. Decided to make it in her honor. Let me get my dark light device out. I can actually see shit. That's not the dark light device. This is. Fucking hate this, man. What are we doing? Okay, fucking hell. Again with the cutscenes being scarier than anything else. I don't know, that run-in with the guy earlier was pretty scary. Who's telling us this? Yeah, hi, purple. I like the color purple, too. Inject amniotic brine? Huh? Yes or yes? I'll go with yes on the right. What the fuck is this? What are we doing? Like, so far this seemed all very computery and science-y, and now we're, like, in some kind of fucked up space cult. What? I mean, we were always in some kind of space cult ever since we arrived here at Prism Institute, but... The canal is ready. What? What now? Okay, things are shaking. Dust is settling from the ceiling. I guess, am I going to the canal? Am I going to go into the canal? Are we sure this is a good idea? Okay, well, what's down this way? There's a path down this way. There's stuff down this way, man. What's down here? I want to know before I go to the canal. Whatever the fuck I'm doing right now. And why ever the fuck I'm doing it. Oh, this just loops back to the start. Almost like I had to run from something. But I didn't have to run from anything. Let's switch to you. Interface module. Hey, big guy. Want to come to the canal with me? Isn't that where you came from? What am I even hearing anymore? What is... Okay, we're tilting. We're tilting at the towers. Okay. Let's go save and check objectives. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. Probably I have to go back to the purple room. If I had to guess, that'll be where it is. The canal is ready. Not creepy at all or anything. Can I please see my tasks? Thank you. Oh, yeah, good. That's fine. Okay. The canal needs me. I need it. Are we sure? The induction door has now opened. Okay, well... Are we going back here? The pass. Re-entry the... Holy shit! What was that noise I just made? Hi, sir. You're nicer now. Scared the fuck out of me, you piece of shit. But otherwise, hi, how you doing? Yeah, what? Okay, I clicked and then that happened. Oh, I see. Can I watch? Is something gonna happen? God, fuck this game and its jump scares, man. Alright, what you watching? What you watching, friendo? I know you're the only one of your kind, so unless you suddenly turn and start to spring at me, I know you're not much to be afraid of. In this moment. Oh, is that your mother? Yeah. You're probably the fetus that was in that flashback, aren't you? And now look at you. They grow up so fast. I can't do anything here. With that noise I made with that jump scare, that might be my new biggest jump scare. There's definitely a story happening here, one that I'm afraid I don't know if I've kept up with enough. Like, are these former humans? Or creatures of the moon? Is this just like a creature who had its mom die all that time ago? Alright, well the video's over, bud, so what are we doing now? Okay, it's just going back on loop. Is it just gonna keep doing that? Meanwhile, I'm free to go back to the canal. I'm gonna keep my eye on you the entire time. Alright, buddy? I'm not looking away. I mean, you tossed me aside, so clearly you don't like me very much, but you're no longer interested in killing me. Weird. Why were you interested in killing me before then? Okay, yeah. It's just gonna loop that animation. Well, that was an interesting moment. I'm just gonna go out to the canal now and become one of them. I'll join them. I'm probably getting, like, the bad ending right now. Hello. Can I read anything about that? No, okay. Man, you know, I can handle most jump scares in this game, probably. But whenever it's that thing jump scaring me, it's like suddenly multiplied by 10 times the power. It's funny. It's funny how that works. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't have battery! Fucker took my batteries! There we go. That's why it didn't fucking... Okay. There we go. Yet initialize airlock. I would love to go to the canal. Error, try again. Get stuffed. There we go. Well, that was something. Right. Am I about to finish this game? I've only been recording for an hour. Am I about to end this? Is this shit about to be done? Oh dear. This looks like Iron Lung, dude. I'm expecting to see the giant beast. The fish, the eel, whatever it is. like slinking away in the cavern. That was a really cool moment in that movie. Not gonna say anything else for the sake of spoilers. Okay, we are in space right now. Hi! We are in space with Markiplier on Iron Lung. Let's go! Going forth! Okay. So here we have like a final descent. I really like it when horror games do this. They have a final scary descent into the unknown. You have no idea what the hell you're gonna see. Things get all warped and twisted and crap. And then you black out and die. Cool. Cool, very cool.
You've come so far. One final step.
Okay, I was worried they were going to roll credits. I was going to be like, that was the most anticlimactic bullshit. Okay, but that was kind of cool. So, was that the dude I'm playing as, or some kind of astronaut going into the fetal position? Are we becoming a baby? Is this some kind of 2001 A Space Odyssey shit where the main dude gets reborn at the end or whatever? Are we doing that? Also, hello, psychological horror game universe. Fuck is this? Lines and shit. Wiki vines. What is this up ahead? Hello? Hello, pod. Open the pod bay doors, Hal. Just talking about that. I still don't really like that movie, but you know, I respect it. It's not very fun to watch anymore, IMO, but, you know, for its point in history, I think it's good. Oh, hello. Hi. What's up? What's up, blue guy?
Together. We begin anew. Through me, you endure. Through you, I endure.
Prism, Lunar Containment Recovery Program, Canal Expedition, something to 1979, August 3rd, 25, covered data associated with original Prism Canal Expedition. This is still a cutscene, so I don't know if I should reappear. Geological contractions within the site known as the canal. Oh, geological contractions. Not necessarily. Maybe the moon is alive? Like that one Local 58? Union Plaza Resort employee John Cooper reported discovery of something. Union Plaza operational irregularities. 1999, so that was like the 90s. Interesting. Sent to correct the automated security network. Entered the ward. Oh, is that me? Contraction events align with patterns from the original Canal expedition, escalating intensity. Cover all prison mission data related to the Canal, retrieve something or regular value. This is kind of like what we were doing before. What we were doing as the player. Different origin or unauthorized function, secondary objectives. Maybe it's a routine. The Leclerc lunar touchdown, approximately 800 meters from the ward's airlock. On entry of the ward, reported dense concentration, matter described as shit or pollen. That's what I think it says. Substantial interference, complete telemetry loss, and then they died. The final transmission contained one image. Ah, is that a result of us entering the canal? We've bloomed it a lot more. I'm sorry? What is this? Oh, okay. Chapter 1 rebirth. So it's a routine. You're like repeating a cycle. I see it. I see. I got the achievement for chapter 00. Okay. Interesting. I didn't expect to finish the game this episode, but I knew it was a fairly short game and I was nearing the end eventually, but yeah. I've only been recording for an hour, so this is going to be a much shorter video than the others, but I suppose that's fine. It works out. Well, that was interesting. I'm afraid I don't fully get what was happening in the story there with the canal and whatever. There's like, I guess it's like the moon's alive. There's creatures on the moon. There's life on the moon. There's like the flowers and plants on the moon that came as a result of us going in there, but... And then there was the whole deal with like the Entity A and its mother, I guess, and it was very saddened by it. It suddenly didn't want to kill us for whatever reason. I don't know. I might not be the most media literate person in the world. It's possible literally everyone else who played this game understood it perfectly, and I'm just an idiot, but it was kind of hard for me to tell what was going on there. It was one of those like subtly told games that, you know, leaves you with a lot more questions than answers, which I'm okay with. It is a horror game. You know, leaving a lot of it up to your imagination is fine. It's just, you know, I was eventually expecting some kind of lore drop, but whatever. It's not always going to get one. Overall, though, this was a freaking awesome game. I think before I continue, I'm going to look up on my phone real quick to see if there's any other endings than just that one, or if that's the only ending. Let me see. Routine, ending. Okay, ending explained was singular, so there's a routine, story, and ending explained. I might have to watch one of those because, you know, why would I ever think for myself? I don't think there's any more than one ending, so yeah. That one ending is the only ending. But yeah, overall, this was a phenomenal game, I think. A phenomenal horror game. If I had any issues with it, is a little graphically intensive where I don't think it needs to be, but overall, that's okay. I turned down the render scale, and that helped greatly, so, yeah, because I was running into performance issues that caused my avatar to freeze, and, yeah, that just kind of sucked, but, you know, I turned down the render scale, and the game still looks fine, and it runs better, so, overall, it was a great choice. I think my number one issue with the game is that there is not enough indication on what can be interacted with in the environment. That confused me so many times. I think, like, the part of the game I got stuck on the most was trying to find that one person's locker, because it blended in with the environment so well, I never would have noticed it, just walking past. It was like, I think it did have a screen on it, but it was in an area that had this bright yellow light, which kind of disguised it well, so, I don't know. Maybe others found it super quickly, and I've just, again, I'm just unobservant, I'm just a bit of a dummy, but I felt like it needed to stand out a lot better. I felt like there were probably so many notes that I missed because they blended in with the environment so well. And it's like, I think when you hover over a battery, there's a slight highlight. When you hover over a note, there's like a little crosshair that appears saying, hey, you can pick this up. But other than that, there's no indication whatsoever for what you can pick up, what you can interact with, and what you can't. And I think that definitely hurt things a bit. Other than that, though, I absolutely loved this. I mean, gameplay-wise, it's not like mechanically deep or anything, but it doesn't have to be, you know? It's an atmospheric horror game. And it has enemies and threats, and those enemies and threats are actually pretty damn good. Now, the robots were kind of boring, but I still liked them. I still liked their, I still liked how, like, you know, quick they were in chase whenever they spotted you. I liked the idea of there being one software malware thing that like activates one robot at a time, switches between them at all times. I feel like they could have done a little bit more with that than they did. They could have had like a chase sequence where it's constantly switching and you have to like run this way and back and like zigzag through an area or whatever. But I get wanting to try and avoid chase sequences, especially after Markiplier crashed out at Poppy Playtime over that. But yeah, you know. However, the second monster, that Entity A thing, oh my god, freaky as fuck. That thing is terrifying, and it's so well done. I think it's like, because like the behavior of it, it's not that scary really, it's just the appearance, it's how it looks. Whereas like sometimes with horror game monsters, it doesn't really matter what they look like, their behavior is scary enough. I actually think that with Slenderman and Slender the 8 Pages, the way Slenderman behaves in that game is really creepy, but the way he looks, he obviously looks terrible. You know, his model in that game sucks, but it doesn't really matter how he looks, the way he acts is scary enough to me. And I think it was kind of the inverse with this monster, where, you know, once I got to know the monster, it wasn't that scary, but the way it looked, the way it would, like, run after me with a big smile on its face was just horrifying. Oh my god. And, you know, the noises it made, too, really added to it. The way it could, like, hide behind corners, and then, you know, start to chase after you once you spotted it. And then those fucking jump scares with it, man. Oh, man. Some of the best jump scares I've experienced in a long time. They are just jump scares at the end of the day. Especially, and the last one didn't have much consequence to it. But still, it was so effective. And I think the jump scares were like 10 times better because it was that thing that was jumping out at you. That thing that I was already afraid of and never wanted to see again. That thing jumping out at me all of a sudden just made it like 10 times scarier. I'm also very glad the game is short. This game took a lesson from Alien Isolation and didn't stretch itself out to be 15 hours, and I think that definitely played to its strengths. I think that was a very good idea to keep the scope low, to keep, you have some fun gameplay mechanics here and there, but they're mostly used to a minimum. I remember we never actually used the cat to like zap anything beyond Union Plaza. As soon as we woke up in the Prism Institute area, we just never used it again. It was very interesting. But yeah, I think I guess I was expecting a little more to be done with the cat thing than was done, but what was done was okay. Oh yeah, and I think if there's anything that I think is lacking in the scare department, I really wish that the whole, like, you can only see Entity A on the interface module sometimes could have been used to great effect, where like, you hear a noise behind you, then you turn nothing's there, use your interface module, and then there's its face just looking right at you like, hi! I was kind of expecting that to happen, but it never did. They never did it, which is a bit of a shame, but, you know, it's always for the next game. Always for the next game these devs work on. I must say, though, these devs are very, very good at this. I don't know, is this their first game, or have they made games before? There's a lot of, like, developers out there who make a bunch of games, and they make one game that becomes really popular and well-known like this one. So it's possible they've made stuff before, but I don't know, this also kind of feels like a first project of sorts. In which case, I mean, they did a damn good job with it. And the voice acting, too, was really good overall, so yeah. Definite props on that. Story was a bit hard to follow, but that's just... I think it was designed that way. It is designed to be a little confusing and hard to follow, so yeah, it's intended. Right, well, that wraps up this playthrough of Routine, and that also opens up a slot for another horror game to go. I guess now's as good a time as any to make an Omen C2 update video to tell you what I plan on doing next, and also to, like, check with myself on what I plan on doing next, because I'm not fully sure on that either. So, yeah, look forward to that. In other news, I guess that's the end of the playthrough. Hope you really enjoyed. I very much enjoyed playing this game, so I hope you enjoyed watching this game. Yeah, I have nothing else to say, so thank you all for watching if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.